Hello again, one more time here at the Tech Square Labs playtest night with the Georgia Game Developers Association. I am Matt Franklin. I am here with...
This is Andrew Greenberg with HDI, Holistic Design Incorporated. This is Fading Sun's Noble Armada, based on the Fading Suns universe we first launched back in '95. I think that was last week or something like that. So this is a Starship combat game in the far future. This is the scenario version. We also have a campaign mode. You can select a variety of different ships. I want to give myself all the big mean ships, the Hornets, and leave the enemy with the little Reapers. Can change the type of game, seize the space station, do an onslaught mode where you'll never win, destroy all enemy ships. You can put in all kinds of space debris, fighting in the middle of the asteroid fields and avoiding the asteroid belts. And all kinds of different backgrounds and so forth. But anyway, let's just jump on into it and start killing things. You get a formation, you launch your ships, you see where the enemy is, and you see defeat all enemy vessels as your main goal. One of the fun things I like about this is the ability to adjust your facing and thrust. This is a realistic physics model, so you have to thrust the direction we want to go. So, for instance, I can change facing this way, but I can also set his speed. This is his thrust, or I can just select his speed and give it a thrust vector, and away they go! And it's a real-time game, so I can give them orders, but it pauses whenever I select the ships, which is handy. And then you move on into combat to do deathly damage to the enemy. Let's see what my ships are. I've got the Alvarix, the Eric, the Lawrence, and the Zella. Oh, gotta love the Zella. All right, let's get this guy going along with everybody else. He's been blasting on away. So here are those enemy ships that I'm coming up on, the tiny little Reapers. Oh, they're already shooting at me. How cute. So we choose the firing reticule and we open fire. And we'll do it from all directions just because we're mean and evil like that. Get some forward-facing guns going as well. Yay, forward-facing guns. So let's shoot a whole bunch of people. Yay, lots of explosions. Lots of pew-pew-pews, which you would be hearing. I don't know why I'm not hearing the volume, but say, Levy. It's in there somewhere. And more pew-pew-pews. And the other fun thing is you can board the enemy vessels, send your Marines over to end it with cutlass, and oh, wow, they're blasting the heck out of me. That wasn't nice. And I can send my Marines on board to really wax them. Yeah, waxing in space, always a fun idea. So here we go, guys fighting and dying, all sorts of havoc being wrought. Havoc's always a good thing in space. And they surrendered under my overwhelming odds. What I also wanted to show is what I really want to test tonight, which is my campaign editor. So this is a fun thing that we want to launch with the game. You can make your own campaigns for these various ships. Start a new campaign. What you can do is you can put all these places in where people fight. So this is the actual jump gate where they would come in. You can go ahead and create a planet. You can kind of see that planet here. Should have done a different background. Give it a waypoint and all sorts of instructions. Put in as many planets as you want. That's a nice big planet. And then when you give it a waypoint, that's where you edit what the different things it can do are. So I can give it a story. I can give it ships to battle, what sort of mission you do. See all the different, capture a ship, run blockade, no battle, defeat the enemy. So no battle, obviously you want to avoid the fight and sneak on by. Different art. I can type in all kinds of stories. Kill Matt, or something like that. And tell what kind of ships that the player will have to start it, and you can tell who the enemies are. Over here, they're the wonderful Ducatos, and so forth. So this is one of the fun things we'll be launching with the game, is the ability to make all your own campaigns for it as well.
When will that be?
Next year.
Next year.
2018. We'll probably have the Kickstarter going in not too distant future. Game's coming along wonderfully. We need a little Kickstarter to help fund the last bit of it. So we'll be announcing that soon.
Very nice. We're about to break up here, but did you get the audience you wanted with?
Oh, it was great stuff. Everybody here was great.
Any particular piece of feedback that struck home?
Playtest early and often, and more often than I have.
And every game needs to be playtested.
Every game needs to be playtested, except mine.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Do you want to say anything to wrap up the evening here?
Thanks for all of you who've been watching all night here on Mixer, and we'll have this video up somewhere sometime. Follow the Patreon, because I think we're splitting these interviews off so you can get them as well. So thank you, Matt.
Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.